a super powerful build with some easy quick steps to engage the buffs. First step with this build is find a weak NPC, shoot him with the pistol, get the finisher, critical hit chance, critical hit damage bonus going. Switch to your assault rifle to engage that buff. Or you can switch to your shotgun, just whatever primary and secondary weapon you have. So right now we are demoing the build, and I will get into the specs as soon as we're done with this. The great thing about this build is as long as you're within 15 meters to engage the Hunter Fury buff, you can also engage the Ridgeway's Pride bleed buff from being within 15 meters, and that also engages the Anarchist Cookbook buff too. So right now we're just going to toss a riot foam grenade, stick this big boy real quick, and get up close and finish him off with this build. Also, a good thing about running this build, if you don't got an EMP on, the Scorpio shotgun always works well on the dogs too, because you get the electric shock, which often disables them, or you can just shoot them with the SMG in the little red spots, like on the legs and their weak points, and that'll disable the dogs too if you're playing against Black Tusk. And now we're going to throw this Ridgeway Pride Hunter Fury Anarchist Cookbook build into full gear and unleash its full potential real quick. And let's check this out, and then we'll get into the specs of the build. Everybody, it's your boy Tactical Chaos 1, and I got a new, well, not a new build, but a new version of the build that is the best version of the Hunter Scorpio build ever. I mean, I put this build together, and I don't know why I never thought of it before. I mean, a lot of us have been using the Memento backpack with the Hunter Fury build, and yeah, that works great. We love the Memento back with the Hunter Fury build, but this build that I got right now is way better. It is super powerful, and I love it, and we're going to get into that in just a second. But before we get into that, can you guys hit that little red subscribe button right below the video? Thank you guys. Join the Chaos crew. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment, and enjoy the content coming up. Thank you guys. It's Tactical Chaos 1. Now, we're going to get into this super sick build that I was telling you guys about. Okay, so this build is really powerful, and maybe I didn't use it because it took me a long time to get Ridgeway's Pride, but then the first time I got Ridgeway's Pride and I put it with the Hunter Fury build, it just didn't work that well. I don't know why, but I put it together this time and it works way better. I mean, for real. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, go to the specialization, table. And what I just did a second ago is I did the respect for all the elements, so I could come down here and make, because I had the LMG, assault rifle, and SMG for my machine gunner stats. So I switched it to shotgun, LMG, and SMG. And you guys know that you guys could easily switch all these and just redo them the way you want if you want to switch them for a different build. So yeah, that's what I did for this time. And I took the assault rifle extra 15% weapon damage off and put it on for my shotgun, because it's just, I put the, you know, it's the Hunter Fury build with the Scorpio shotgun and an SMG. So then another reason why I choose the gunner specialization is killing an enemy grants 10% armor, so that goes great with the armor regen build. And then we also got the Banshee Pulse. This is definitely my favorite specialization for any weapon build. Every third reload is 50% faster. Generate 10% total ammo capacity every 60 seconds. Party members recover. Rate of fire increased by 5% on kills for 5 seconds. So when you're running and gunning up close and personal, man, that rate of fire just starts increasing a little bit. That could be a little helpful. We got pulse resistance, 10% weapon handling while not moving. So that works. And then, of course, we got 15% weapon damage on the shotgun, 15% weapon damage on the SMG, and 15% weapon damage on the LMG. And also, people underestimate the riot foam grenades, but these come in handy a lot for me. You just got to use this build the right way, right? So, you know, if you see a group of enemies and you toss that riot foam grenade out and stick them, it gives you time to run up and get some of your buffs active, kill some of the weaker enemies, so that way you can get your build going, you know? So, yeah. That works really well. Now that I went over the specialization format for the build, this is what we got going on for the base of the build. Now let's get into what the build is. So for my build, we got the Hunter Fury build, Ridgeway's Pride with Anarchist Cookbook. And what makes this build so awesome is you're running and gunning, right? So the Hunter Fury build, we got the 4 pieces on. We got 15% shotgun damage and 15% SMG damage, plus the specialization, so that's really 30% bonus SMG damage and 30% shotgun damage, 20% armor on kill, and 100% health on kill. Every time you kill an enemy, your health goes all the way up. In case your armor's already dropped down a little bit, your health goes all the way up. And then 4 pieces, you get enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuff enemy with your weapon disorients other enemies within 5 meters, amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. So that's 45% bonus weapon damage if you got your full buffs activated with the Hunter Fury 4-piece Apex Predator. And so for our attributes, we got 15% weapon damage, 11.7% critical hit damage, and 6% critical hit chance. For my holster, we have 15% weapon damage, 12% critical hit damage. For my knee pads, I got 170% armor, or 170,000 armor, and 5% critical hit chance. For my gloves, I got 15% weapon damage and 9.1% skill damage. And wait, hold on. I am going to change that. I don't know why I had the skill damage on there. My bad, you guys. Those are the wrong pair of gloves. So for this glove, I have 15% weapon damage and 4.3% critical hit chance. I need to get some better gloves, but those work. This build is still really awesome. So trust me, it works really well. And then for my chest piece, we got Ridgeway's Pride. 15% weapon damage, 5.5 critical hit chance, 12% critical hit damage, and 11.1 critical hit damage mod. Now, this shooting an enemy within 15 meters applies bleed to the target and repairs 3 to 48% of your armor per second for every enemy that is bleeding within 15 meters. Repair strength per number is right down there. 1 is 3%, 5 is 48%, and in between you see the numbers, alright? But you don't really need the armor regen from the bleed. It does come in handy every once in a while, but the main thing, the reason why this chest piece works so well is because with the Hunter Fury build, you're basically within 15 meters of your target all the time anyway, so you can get the Apex Predator buff, right? So you're applying bleed every time you're shooting your enemy, and with that, we got the Anarchist Cookbook backpack. We're applying a status effect, which is bleed. Status effect increases weapon damage by 18% for 27 seconds. And then we come over here, and we got the SADIST on it. dealing 20% weapon damage to bleeding enemies. So that is a 38% weapon damage bonus every time you're shooting your enemy, and then plus the 45% bonus damage from the Apex or from the Hunter Fury gear. So, you know, you can see how well that's working, right? I mean, that's what, 83% bonus damage, bonus weapon damage just from being within 15 meters of your targets, killing them. And every time you kill an enemy, I mean, it disorients them, and then if they're not disoriented from you killing an enemy, then you could Banshee Pulse them and disorient them. Now, so let's go over to the Anarchist Cookbook backpack and what we got going with this. We got 160,000 armor, 12% critical hit damage, 10% status effects, and 12% critical hit damage mod. And of course, we just went over Perfectly Wicked. Applying a status effect increases total weapon damage by 18% for 27 seconds. So it works really well with Rage Boy's Pride. And then up here on the brand set gear, we got 10% status effects. So that's a 20% status effect bonus. And that's what we got for our gear on our build. And this build is really awesome, as you guys can see. And for the exotic weapon, we got the Scorpio shotgun. Now, the Scorpio shotgun is great too. You get up within 15 meters and you're causing bleed, along with all the other poison, disorienting, shock status effects that this shotgun causes. I mean, so you got an armor regen status effect, high damage, armor regen build. I just said armor regen build. Yeah, stupid. My bad, guys. But yeah, and health regen too. This build is just awesome. At 1.1 mil armor, extremely high weapon damage and bonuses. This build is perfect. I run through heroic ragers like nothing. It's super fun. It's probably one of the most powerful builds I ever made. Definitely my favorite Hunter build, and I used to love the Memento backpack with the Hunter Fury build. Hands down, the Hunter Fury build was awesome with the Memento backpack, and it still is. But this right here, you guys definitely have to try this build out. And if anybody's got anything to say about it, I mean, here, let me go switch this pistol. Then you guys check this build out and then come back and say something to me, because I guarantee if you guys try this build, you are going to love it. And then we'll switch to the pistol. I got finisher on my pistol. Swapping to this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy gives you 30% critical hit chance and 30% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. So pop off just a regular NPC real quick, and you got that extra 30% crit hit and 30% crit hit damage. That's perfect, right? Because already we're at 60% critical hit chance cap and 125% critical hit damage. I mean, this is a great build, you guys. It is a great build. And I hope you guys enjoy it. This is Tactical Chaos 1. Welcome to the Chaos Crew. And stay tuned for more awesome tips, tricks, gameplay guides, walkthroughs, best PvE builds, and much, much more here on Tactical Chaos 1 gaming channel on YouTube. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to leave a like and a comment and join the Chaos Crew. I'll see you guys on the next one.